for joining us for the 5th day of 12 Days of Turner.
I'm Venssa Valentine, and I am a member of Trinity Church.
Okay.
A native of Norfolk, Virginia, but I spent my my adult years in Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I worked with disabled people, developmental disabled people, government programs, helping them to live a positive daily life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there are so many people that that have disabilities that just they don't go out, or
Mm-hmm.
they just stay at home.
Mm-hmm.
So my job was to just expose them to different aspects of living a positive,
Mm-hmm.
productive
Mm-hmm.
daily life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So how'd you get into that work? Did you fall into it, or you chose it, or?
I started a couple of programs. Really, I started the programs because I wanted to get out the center.
Right.
So I started a couple of programs, and then other people heard of what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so they was like, wow, you do. It was called Enclaves. So
Okay.
I'd take a group of disabled people, and we would go out. Maybe we would cut the grass,
Mm-hmm.
or we would do things around that other people that, some people, I'm going to say normal people, would not like to do this job.
Mm-hmm.
So I would take my people,
Mm-hmm.
and we'd go and do that job. So that we were enclaves.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just really a way to get out of the center with my group of people, and they exposed them to a different
Right.
life, and they liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got out. They got to go on the bus and we ride out, and okay, we do the enclave and just show them different ways to do things that they didn't do, and they like every day that they did something different. You could see the growth in them, the way they responded, and I liked it that. I
Right.
liked it being that person that exposed them to a different way of life.
Right. Right.
And I the independency, I got people, and they were like babies, and I got to elevate them. I'm going to use that word, to where they were independent. Okay, they would sit home. When I got them, they were sitting at home doing nothing. By the time I finished elevating them, they were going to work, and they had a bank account.
Okay.
They wanted to get a couple of them got their own apartments.
Wonderful.
And they got their when they got their first paycheck and they got their bank account.
Right.
And so then after they would get their paycheck, then I would take them out to the grocery store. And how this is how you spend your money, and we might go out to eat lunch or something like that. That's what I did with them.
Wow.
I trained them to be normal.
Right. Right.
You know?
To live productive lives.
Yes.
Something like reparations. What does that, when I say that term, what does that mean to you?
Oh man, the 40 acres and a mule.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Multiple choice. Nat Turner, hero or madman?
In between. You got to have a little madness in you. You understand? I can't say hero. He might be hero in some people's eyes, but into some people's eyes, he was a madman. Okay? So I'm going to say in between.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay. And in terms of where we are today in the 21st century, this year 2020, if Nat Turner were here, what would you say to him?
Oh, wow. Let's be peaceful about it. Okay?
Let's be peaceful about
Let's
it.
be peaceful about it. When you bear arms, madness comes into play. Okay, everybody mad. You shoot me, I'ma shoot you. I'ma shoot your family. madness. Peaceful. Let's be peaceful about it.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. Let's push forward. I come from the philosophy of Martin Luther King. Let's push forward. But let's be peaceful about it. Let's change things, but let's be peaceful about it. That's how I see it.
Okay, okay. Well, I want to thank you for your time here. This has been illuminating, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're
You gave me
welcome.
a chance to speak my piece.
As you said when you were sitting here, is that he really did think that he was doing the work of the Lord, that he really did feel that this was his calling. And so much so that he actually convinced others of this same thing. Now, it's already hard enough to do for yourself, but when you are so profound that people actually believe that you are that profound that you can actually convince others to do so too, that's pretty amazing. So the fact that at the end he had almost 50 to 80 men. I'm guessing black and white.
No,
All black.
all black.
Okay, they all were black. Okay, okay. 50 to 80 men. That is something miraculous within itself, because like I said, it takes a whole heap to convince others of your vision, and to make people actually believe it, so that they will actually help you murder and kill, not even thinking about their own lives or what could happen. So after reading that, I truly believe that now.
Wow.
So I think one of the parts that stood out to me also is that just because he have told this white man of his visions and of his his prophecy, I think they said they refused to baptize him because he spoke out about it in the church.
The baptism was Nat Turner baptized a white man.
Right, because they refused to.
Well,
Yeah.
well, they wouldn't let Nat Turner baptize anyone in a church. They didn't consider him. The white community did not consider him a legitimate preacher or priest.
Right, but I think it was read that because he told the white man of this vision, and he was forthcoming about it. The white man that I'm guessing they considered him a kook. So I'm not understanding why
he convinced
the white man. Okay, why the white man got punished? That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, they didn't.
Because he said he told him, and
Well, the white man wasn't punished. All the white community did was say, no, this black guy can't baptize you in church. What the white man suffered in there was a disease, those growths on his face or on his skin, which was not.
okay, I must have read it differently then. Okay.
So Turner baptized the white man in a stream because they would not let him do it in his church. That was the only thing the text mentioned the white community doing to the white guy, saying, no, you can't get baptized in church by him.
Right, exactly.
And it was rather different than Nat Turner's. Gabriel Prosser left orders.
Gabriel was black also.
Yes. Prosser gave orders to his men to be sure to spare all the white Baptists and Methodists and I think Quakers, because in 1800, those dissenting congregations were still openly anti-slavery, even in Virginia. Prosser's rebellion didn't see it as a war between black people and white people. He saw it as a war between the slavers and everyone else. And Turner's rebellion 30 years later, he didn't draw any distinction between white people. Killed them all, including the children, didn't make lice.
Gender, yeah, it didn't matter. Which why I think he was, well, and also because people died, no whites died in Gabriel Prosser's insurrection or rebellion. But they did in Nat Turner's insurrection, regardless of race, regardless of age, gender. And that was struck terror in the hearts of all Americans, not just in the South, but it got word to the north and, you know, to the west, you know, that this was like serious.
This massacre was going
Yeah,
on.
this was real business here. And what they doubled down on were restrictions as opposed to gradual emancipation, which is one of the cries for it. Instead, it became, you know, illegal, even more illegal to teach blacks to read or write. To teach them, if you were caught teaching them, you were punished, and if they were caught learning, they were killed. And that's because Nat Turner could read and write, and that was, they did not, he's one of them, like, you know, he was too smart for his own good kind of thing like that.
Right.
You know?
There's actually a marker in downtown Norfolk where a white woman was arrested for teaching blacks to read and